see. Hey, Libra. Go, Libra. Yay, Libra. Hey, Libra. Go, Libra. Yes, so we looking for them Libras. Hey, Libra. I'm sending you light and love, Libra. Positive energy, okay? Hope you guys are doing well, right? So first and foremost, Libra, we got the name Tyshell, Hunter, McKinney, Isaiah, Belinda, Minnie, Trevor, Trixie, PJ, Summer, Stewart, and Lena. So this could be your name or significant here, okay? We also got something about a CDL. I don't know, Libra. You could be like studying for your CDL. You could have just gotten your CDLs. I don't know. You could be using your CDL to build some kind of business. You could be an entrepreneur with trucks or something. I don't know. But I did see something about that here. Okay. We also got the number 49 coming out for you, Libra. Number 18 and number 25. So this could be your age or relevant here. Okay. And then I got your download. You know I got your download, Libra. All right. It says, people produce good out of the good treasures of their heart, and evil out of the evil treasure of their heart. God is able to bless you abundantly, so that in all things, at all times, having all that you need will having all that you need will abound in every good work. Now, abound means a large quantity, Libra. So, I don't know. There's something about staying fair and just here because it's working for you. Like, God says that, you know, you will have everything abound for all of your good work here. So, keep on working hard. Okay? We got something about Bill Withers. Lean on me. When you're not strong, and I'll be your friend.
I'll help you
carry on. No, it won't be long. I can't remember the rest. Somebody to lean on me.
They had a movie.
Yeah, they did. There was a movie too.
Joe Clark, what did he say when he told him jump out the building? He said, don't play around with it. Something.
All right, Libra, don't play around with it. Right? There's something about lean on me, and I feel like you are. I feel like, you know, there's someone in Libra, you done been through so many attacks, and God just still got you like he did the first time and the last time, and he gonna have you every time, and that's just how it goes here. You know, it's something about your work that you put in, you know. And I feel like, you know, Libra, honestly, in this energy, maybe some people don't even understand your relationship with God. So when they look at you, they can't understand your favor is what I'm hearing. Let's see what house you're in. You're coming out in the 9th house, the money bags. Okay, I'm hearing money bags. I just hear
9th house?
Yeah, the 9th house.
Was just right.
I don't know. It's the blessing house, you know, the house of Jupiter, the house of Sagittarius. And it's like, you know, there's a blessing here, you know, because of your wisdom, your higher understanding. It's like, you know, your ability to transmute energy. There's something about that here.
I just wrote.
You wrote what I said?
I was writing that word as you were saying.
Oh, wow, that's eerie, isn't it? Yeah, 7 of Swords is here. So there's some creeps around, Libra, you know, creeping up in your energy, your space, wanting to be manipulative, wanting to like really, you know, play on your mind. I'm hearing that a lot. My mind's playing tricks on me. You know, I've been like it a lot. Hey. My mind playing tricks on me. Okay? But yeah, something like that. Shout out to Rio. Okay? All right. But anyway, yeah, the 7 of Swords is here. So it's like, you know, there is blessings around here for you. So, you know, you got them creeps coming around. You know, the night walkers, I'm hearing the late night dream takers, like those kind of energies. This could be spiritual, Libra. Like this could be, you know, those spirits that come around at night and like to linger around. You know, those ones that even like to try to make a man marry them. You ever heard of that? Yeah, there's some spirits that come around trying to get you in some contracts here, Libra. So divine masculine and feminine, be careful here. Because there's someone trying to sneak in, trying to steal, okay? Because they see you're in blessings. Yup, it's the world here's for you. See, you completed some kind of cycle here, Libra, some kind of successful cycle. Like, you could have been a person that maybe you even did a little petty thief at one time, you know, a little petty theft or whatever it is. But I feel like, you know, God's changed you, you know. I feel like things in your world have changed. There's something about you that you are receiving abundant success because you completed the cycle. It's like, you know, when the world card shows up, this is something there. This is a cycle that you completed, and not only did you complete it, it was successful. Because if it wasn't successful, then it would be like the tower kind of energy where things gotta come down and you gotta do it again. But this is the world, like, you know, new beginnings. This is like the energy of, all right, you're over this phase in life. Now you're moving on to the next part of your journey. You know, God can give you more wisdom. God can give you more life because, like, you're understanding how to use your life, right? You're a spiritual being having a human experience. And I feel like, you know, this is what's going on in the house of Sagittarius and Jupiter, higher education, you know, religion, right? You could be a person that was very religious at one point, and now you can have just a very strong knowledge and relationship of who God truly, truly is on a deeper level that people will never understand. But it's cool because, you know, in the house of Sagittarius, it's something about law and ethics. Like, you know, you're a person that lives by the laws, like the laws of the land, the laws of the Most High God, whether you may say Allah or Yahweh, right? Like, whatever it is, you're showing up. Yeah, look, but the moon is here. Okay, Cancer energy. It's like, you know, you could be out here really trying to, you know, be who you are, but there's a lot of things going on. You got a lot of little night crawlers is what I'm hearing. That's what I'm hearing here, you know? That kind of energy. It's like, you know, a lot of things. Definitely somebody playing with moon magic. You could find yourself having like very hectic energy around the moon. And, you know, the Hierophant was pointing out to me how when things in our life happen, we should begin to start really paying attention to when these things happening, how often they're happening, and things like that. You could be being affected by a moon cycle and not really even paying attention to it, but it's coming out very heavy here. You know, there's people that do practice things that you don't believe, Libra. And just because you don't believe it doesn't mean that people don't practice these things. And I don't know, because of your, like, natural ability, your aura, you tend to attract a lot of dark things, even though, you know, God has you with a light. It's like, you know, he put you, you know, he made you a perfect balance. You're the Libra. It's like, you know, you have the ability and the balance to go in dark and light situations. And I feel like sometimes darkness tries to creep up a little bit more. Something about that? Let's see. Okay. So, I don't know. There's a lot going on in your world around you, but, like, inside of your world is cool. Like, you know, because you nurture yourself. Yeah. It's like your world is cool. You know, now there's things going on. There's things happening, but they're not literally God is protecting you. They're not affecting you. Like, they're actually helping you level up here, Libra. Okay. Yeah, look, I told you, health and healing. See, people like, you know, there are some people that think that like magic tricks, spells, speaking negatively over people's lives, like it's going to really harm them. But what these people don't understand is these are the kind of people that God heals. See, God heals those people that are like weak and broken in places where other people can't fix them, right? And, you know, God fixes and heals people that other people feel like are doomed and broken. So it's like, you know, that's why we have to be very careful with how we treat people and ourselves. Because I see a Libra that's literally healing and overcoming everything here. Like, surrounded by darkness. Yeah, balance, career, and home life. See, I told you, like, while you feel all of these energies, because I'm sure you feel them, because who wouldn't, with all, like, this thief, this energy thief, this energy harvester, this secret information. I don't know. There could. Whew. Someone could be looking for someone by a body of water or something. I'm gonna leave that right there. Spirit just said, just say that part. It was a knife. Look for a feather. Mommy Wata is showing up.
Wow.
6 of Wands in the reverse here. Yeah, somebody, I don't know, Libra. I feel like someone's doing something like this that's not honorable behind the scenes here. Something that could be like trying to tarnish your name. Something that could be like trying to get you in trouble, ruin your reputation. You know, having people looking at you a certain way. But it's like no matter what, it's like this. All of the energy surrounded around you is like the energy of healing, right? Nurturing energy like that. So I don't know. It's like, you know, someone needs to know when somebody's protected. Like, you know, when someone's protected, yeah, Knight of Cups fell out here. So you could have someone that really does love you and they could be protecting you, Libra. This could be friend, family, or whoever it is. But this could be even just the energy of your angels, your spirit guides, God himself, whoever it is, your love. You're never alone here. And I don't know, there's like a lot of darkness around you that wants you to feel alone while God gave you the world. Okay? Let's see. Yeah, Page of Cups. Okay. I don't know. So things do turn around here. You know, there are some offers of love. I feel like your intuition is keen. I feel like, you know, you can see on a deeper level. You know, I feel like your emotions are very balanced right now, even though there's a lot of things that could that could be causing you to feel imbalanced. I feel like you're still keeping it together. So I would say going forward, you know, continue to use your wisdom here, Libra, your healing, your balance. And God just really wants you to nurture yourself. You know, give yourself the love that so many people have robbed you of, because, you know, there's a thief here. So keep loving on yourself. Right? You're healing and you're healthy. God bless you, Libra. That was your reading.
Okay, Libra. Here we go. Let's step in. High vibrational reading. All right. Ooh, so you show up in your 9th house. The name Brittany can be significant. Lemiris, Gilda, Margot, Mookie, Justice, Errol, Pantheon, Jedi, Horn, Anton, Scooter, Loco, Gang Sarah. You got 3 songs. One is Give Me One More Chance, Biggie Smalls. In that song, how it's so long, only work
Biggie, give me one more chance.
Junior Mafia,
Hey.
you know. First things first, I
Papa.
all
The honeys, bunnies, Playboy bunnies,
and those
want
ones
the money.
They're the ones I like, right? All right,
Unless they smell like sanitation.
got balls, I turn like doorknobs. Heartthrob never. All right.
Down Gucci is
Black
up.
and Gucci down to the socks.
You still willing bicycle? That's the wrong song again. Here I go mixing.
Look, all right, and I got
Oh, child.
Drake song. I'm just saying you could do better.
Hey.
Tell me, have you heard that lately? I'm just saying you could do better. All right, and then the last one is Meek Mill's Issues. Where would boy they be popping that boy just be popping, they be popping up in rumors. Where who I'm copping, what I'm popping, who I'm screwing.
Yo.
What you doing? Wait a minute, getting paid.
Oh.
You know? She said, me, you know my boyfriend, what's his name?
Hey.
Yeah, no, he a lame. Don't you ever run out
gang.
Need some issues. All right. Let me get back to the reading.
I don't know that song, y'all.
Okay. All right. I thought you did. You was in the group.
I think I might do, but then I think I started going to
You know that song, Issues, off of Meek Mill
I
album.
do know that, don't
It's
I?
an old one. All right. All right, Lee, Pete it. Look, you show up in the School of Higher Learning. Oh, and the last name was Ben Gesserit, right? That came up, Ben Gesserit. Then the 9th house came out as I was writing it. So you showing up in this high priestess energy. You know the movie Dune, you ever heard of the Ben Gesserit? They can transmute spiritual energy. Real good. Like the last one, the lady, she actually went the guy was a savior for a whole tribe that he didn't belong to, right? So he had to transmute their doctrines and religions. He had to so that was the Ben Gesserit, they were real strong, powerful, mental people. You show up as in a school of higher learning as a teacher in a very philosophical energy. And your good karma is the blessing of newer understanding. That's a blessing. It's good karma. Now, you could be in the energy of fearing the unknown, and you could be feeling weaker than you once were, not really comprehending that you are stronger than you ever were in this energy, Libra, because your gifts. So, it requires you to be compassionate. So you can't be aggressive as you used to be, and now that you're moving forward, right? So maybe you feel a little weaker. You feel like people take advantage of you. But in the same token, you're much stronger than you ever been. All right, now let's get down to the reading. You show up in the Knight of Swords, which is you being clarified by the Peace card. I love it, because this friend that you wrote out for your peace. You maybe you didn't have all the facts. Maybe you were in the energy where you thought you was moving quick. But I feel like because you had good intentions, it's being clarified by the peace. Actually being justified by peace, if you want to be technical. Like, I do see you in the energy of needing to gather more facts and more information about something in particular. You could be making an assumption, so it could be a need for you to gather more facts. But nevertheless, the Knight of Swords to the Peace, it screams of a person starting out fast, moving quick, moving strong, but ultimately being moving right, So the Ace of Pentacles lets me know this, because this Ace of Pentacles has been clarified by grief. So whatever you did, Libra, it caused people to have grief. Like, perhaps when I see the Knight of Swords to the Peace, maybe you spoke up about something, Maybe you begin to speak out. Maybe you begin to change your perspective even. It's an Ace of Pentacles. That's a power move right there. And when I see the grief on top of that, that's normally what happens. When you move into a different energy, or, you move into the better version of yourself, people's opinion of you, it can't go into that version. So it makes people kind of feel grieved. Sometimes they grievous about what they said. Sometimes people, they have a tendency to assume. So with this Ace of Pentacles, clearly you didn't show up the way that your naysayers thought you should. And that could be causing grief. Three of Pentacles being clarified by the fear in reverse. It shows me that far as you, the universe, spirit, ancestors, however you subscribe, you tied in with them. And there's no fear. Like, the fear is in reverse. So it also shows you in the midst of good company, good planning, working, right? When you look at the Three of Pentacles, it's it's like, when I look at this, it's being helped by a higher or an elevated source. Like, it could be an ancestor, it could be God, right? In this energy, it could be whatever you subscribe to. Like, we talk to a lot of people that believe in a lot of different higher powers. So the Three of Pentacles screams of you being in alignment and getting help from a higher power. Could be manifesting in the form of a human helping you, right? When you look at this Three of Pentacles, see this guy standing up high, basically offering help. He's at an elevated point, right? Next, you have the Wheel of Fortune being clarified by self-esteem upright. I like this for you, because it says to me that this is very much the good karma that was being spoke of in your footnote, where you have a newer understanding, a broader perspective. The Wheel of Fortune, it ultimately, when it's upright, it's basically saying, no matter how things are looking for you in this energy, things are working out for you, because the possibilities are endless. It's like a stacked deck. when you're moving. It's like a person, you're moving, and although your life may not seem like it, the Wheel of Fortune suggests that you have a purpose. And as long as you navigate through your purpose, see that compass in the middle? You pretty much covered. In the self-esteem, it shows me that you kind of growing into it, you know? With the Knight of Swords, maybe you could have started off, like I said, you could have been questioning this. You could have been not having all the facts, and you still probably don't. But nevertheless, you have the Wheel of Fortune and the self-esteem. Then we got the Hierophant in reverse, and it's being clarified by the Judgment. So that's kind of like, this can actually be a coven that stands against you. It could be also you calling judgment on a particular thing or a way you thought. Maybe you giving it up. This Hierophant in reverse, like I said, it does scream the energy of some type of cult or a coven that may be under judgment in your energy, right? Hierophant reverse to the Judgment. And see, the Judgment is your energy. That's Libra energy. So yeah, I kind of feel like it could be a group of people that perhaps they stood against you, but they clearly under judgment, right? But nevertheless, the Wheel of Fortune favors you. 12:11 on the clock. Libra, keep moving. Keep your self-esteem intact. And keep causing them grief with your Ace of Pentacles. I feel like Spirit is pleased. That was your reading.